Okay, y'all. So we just dropped Dada off at the airport. I'm driving on the way back home. I know, baby. I know. We'll see him again in a couple months. I think for me, it's one thing for it to be like really hard, but for Bella, for me to know that it's hard for her, I think that's what makes it worse for me, I think. I don't know, like I'm feeling like a lot of different emotions because it's like, this is what he loves to do. This is his job. His job is overseas. I mean, we usually go, but just because of, things that we have planned for our future, it's better that we stay back and us kind of go back and forth. That's what we're planning on doing. So we'll go and visit him a lot. It's gonna be an adventure for me, I could be this like, yeah, I'm gonna hold her down, and I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do my best now. I'm gonna do my best. I mean, I know it's not gonna be easy because I got two girls, two little ones. I'm just getting used to being a mom of two, and my husband was such a big help with that transition of going from 1 to 2 kids. So now I'm doing it by myself. I think a lot of times like this side of the overseas life isn't shown. I mean, I know a lot of wives and families go over with their husbands, but there are some that don't. And so, as wives, we're kind of like single parents, for a while. And they're usually over there like 10 months out of the year. So, we have to hold the fort together over here while they're over there, playing and making sacrifices for the family. And honestly, I think that's what kind of keeps me going every day. That even though he has to go over there and leave his family, that he's really like it's not just, oh, he's playing basketball, that's what he loves to do. It's not that. It's not that. Like, I see my husband come home from practices like tired and body hurting, and my husband has had 2 wrist surgeries. I see all of that. I see the hard work he puts in, and the pain that he has to push through, and then and then they have to worry about the performance on the court. I mean, because it's their job, and their job is keeping their job is based off of their performance. So, you try to make their environment comfortable for them, and, just make their environment stress-free as much as you possibly can. I mean, it's not going to be perfect, of course, but, you just try to make your house a home for them to feel comfortable to come home when you're over there. And so I can only imagine my husband. He calls himself he's a man, he like, providing and protecting is what, is what he's about. And so, for him to be over there, I know, it's a little bit, it gives him a little bit of anxiety because we're over here. But, I don't want him to worry. I don't, So, one thing I do, And I guess, you know, some people feel different about it, probably, but unless it's like life threatening, like I try not to, you know, worry him with the day-to-day stuff that I know that I can take care of. Unless somebody's like super sick, or, you know, if one of the kids are sick, of course, you know, but if it's not like life or death, then, you know, I try not to just worry him with the little pity-patty minute stuff, because that's not, it's just gonna keep his mind over here on us instead of over there, you know, doing his job. So in the grand scheme of things, I'm like, this is his job. This is what supports our family. So he needs to focus on that. So, and I mean, I'm sure everybody has their different views about it and their different opinions about it. But, you know, this is just my opinion. This is what works for me and our family. You know, this is what works for us. So, but, you know, irregardless, I'm a mom. So shit's got to get done, and I'll do it. So it is what it is, you know. So it's just, that's what it is. And, you know, I used to be a perfectionist until I had my first child, Bella. Had it went out the window real quick. You know, I'm not as hard on myself like I used to be. And I'm definitely a lot less hard on myself since I've had my second child. So, you know, motherhood will never be perfect. Everyone has their own version of motherhood. I'm not one to tell somebody how to mother their children, and I definitely sure in hell will not let somebody tell me how to mother my children. And you know, that's it. We do what works for us. Ain't that right, Bella? You all right, baby? And I think it's important that we let our children, you know, experience their emotions. You know, I think that's important, to let children. And I think it's important that we allow children to see us in our emotions. You know, of course, not like wallowing in them, but I mean, this world is full of just, you know, people that just don't want to show or be their genuine selves. And I just feel like when a person is more in tune with their emotions, and, you know, a child, you know, when a child sees you with no emotion, I mean, they think that they're supposed to be that way, and that can get depressing. You know what I'm saying? That can become hard on themselves. It's like, oh, I'm crying, I'm not supposed to. Let me, you know, no. I think children should see healthy. Let me put that, healthy emotions, healthy. Crying, yeah, I mean, sometimes you're gonna cry. I mean, that's part of life. All right, so I'm back. DADA was calling us to make sure we were okay. He's going through the checkpoint. It's rough, y'all. This overseas life is rough. It's rough. It's even rough when you go over there too. You'll get a sneak peek of that when we visit. It's rough. I think that's one thing that we're gonna allow you all to kind of see, and I'm gonna talk about, and just about the overseas experience, period, you know. From my perspective as a wife, you know, and having children too. It can be rough. It can be real rough over there. It can be. You know, kids are resilient, so they adapt really well. Me, I get all in a crazy frenzy if like things aren't going like the way I want them to go, and so I've learned to just go with the flow. I will say that I've gotten a lot better with that. So, but all right. So I guess I'm gonna sign off for now. Wrap it up. I'm sitting in this traffic. It's literally gonna take us 45 minutes to get home. Probably longer than that, probably an hour. So y'all, make sure you follow us on YouTube. Click that button, follow our channel. For better, for worse, for fit, the Paneros. Thanks for watching.